Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 11 of the SMCast. Today's episode of the SMCast is brought to you by me, SM22, but we are also being sponsored by nobody because nobody wants to sponsor me. But I'm just having a really nice day today. I don't know why. I think I'm just doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. And today's episode is actually kind of entwined with what I was really about to do. This episode is about how to stay motivated. Now, if you guys don't know how to stay motivated, it's okay. Motivation is something that is very hard to come by, and we will talk about it. But first, let's talk about some news real quick. Let me just bring up what it is that I've been doing in my life so that I can talk for a little bit. This won't be too long, but earlier today I went to a drama club thing at my school. I am a part of drama club. I'm not like a huge part of it. Like I haven't really been going to the meetings all too much, but I was part of their murder mystery show in the sense of I shot and edited the video portion of that, and I really enjoyed having fun with that. It was a really good time to be able to do that, and I highly appreciate any and all who have supported me doing that and been in the show. None of them are listening to this, but if you guys are, you know who you are. Anyway, I'm just in a really good mood for whatever reason, but it's very nice. Anywho, that's enough of that. Let's jump into today's topic: how to stay motivated. Okay, so we're gonna give it to you in a couple easy tips. Number one, find a motivator. Now, if you guys do not know what a motivator is, whether it's a person, a picture, something you can hear, something you can listen to, something you can see, something you can smell, something like that, anything that motivates you, have a motivator. Like for me, my motivator is my desk is very obvious in my room. I have that intentionally so that when I walk into my room ready to record a video, I look at my desk and I get motivated because right there on the desk is all the stuff that I use for recording my videos and for editing my videos and for everything like that. I use all of that, and I think it is all very important to me. So I use that as an advantage because I get instantly motivated. Now, a lot of people have other things. A lot of people have screensavers on their phone that says, hey, you should be working right now, or I can be doing this, or something like that. I know Roberto Blake has been giving away some free screenshots for stuff like that. But a lot of people use that, and I don't personally use it because I like my screensavers to be like pictures of my family and my friends and me and stuff like that. But it's a good thing to use. It's a good opportunity to remind yourself of stuff. The screensaver method doesn't really work for me, but it does work for a lot of people. So more power to you, and just make sure that it works. Number two on how to stay motivated: find reasons to be motivated. And by that I mean do things that motivate you. For example, if you are really good at running, then your motivation to run would be, oh, I like running. Do things that will get you motivated in the first place to do those things. It's kind of complicated when I say it out loud, but it all comes down to how your mind over muscle. And if you believe that you're going to be good at something or have fun with something, then later on when you do it, you'll get her done and you'll get it good and it'll be correct, because that's just how it works. And although I am not the biggest advocate for only do something if it'll work, this is kind of a big deal for that, because it's very easy to be able to stay motivated when you are working at something that you know will get done and you know you like. Now, a lot of people hate their jobs, of course, which kind of sucks, because then that means that their motivation is a lot less because they do hate it. But for people who love their jobs, they are consistently motivated to keep doing it because, they like it in the first place, so it's not really going to matter all too much in the end. And that's really nice. And it's very important to be able to use that to your advantage whenever you are doing things that are motivating you, and whenever you are able to be motivated doing those things because you know that it'll give you more motivation. It's a cycle, actually, and it's something that you can really use, and it's something that is very important, so use it. Number three on how to stay motivated is just plan everything out. If you plan something out for a week in advance, right? When the week comes, you'll be motivated to do it because you've been planning it out for this whole time. If you plan something 5 minutes before you're supposed to do it, you're not really going to be all too motivated because you're going to say, well, I just decided to do this. Now, yes, sometimes a sudden surge of motivation will run through you and you'll instantly decide to do something. And that does happen a lot, but that's not, I just plan to do something minutes before I do it. But that's more of I thought of an idea, a good idea, got motivated to build on that idea, and now I'm doing it. I like to plan everything out. Everything that I'm going to record or stream or release, I like to plan it out in advance, because that way, if I'm able to do it, then I'll be motivated to do it, because I will tell myself, well, I already wrote it down, so it would be kind of pointless if I didn't do it. Does that make any sense? Anywho, it's just very important to be able to have plans, because if you do not have plans, then nothing gets done, because you don't have anything planned. Now, you may not have plans with your friends or with your family or something, but have plans for yourself, actually, just to stay motivated and do things. That's also that's not an extra tip, but, it's very important. Number 4. I am flying through these. Number 4 on how to stay motivated is take breaks. Now, I'm not saying month-long breaks. I'm not saying just quit and give up on something. But if there's something you love, take a break from it every so often, because that way when you come back to it, you'll be more motivated to do this. Now, a perfect example is me. I could do these SMCast videos every day. I could do the episodes every day, and I'm not all too sure if too many people would listen to these every day, but I would like doing them every day. And the main reason why I don't do that is A, I don't want to have 365 episodes in 1 year. That's crazy. And B, I would get burnt out so quickly. Doing these once a week, recording for 20 to 25 minutes every week, where I just talk about something, is invigorating for me. Especially since I'm waiting for the moment when I'm able to record them. Because if I can't record them until a certain day, which most of the time I make myself unable to record them until a certain day, then it's better for me when I actually get to the whole recording process. And it's not the same for everybody, I'll admit. Everyone is different in how they work, either under pressure or with others or in some way, shape, or form. But I like to take breaks from working on stuff to either do other stuff or even just to relax, because that's something that everyone needs, and that's something that everyone can totally benefit from. Like, for example, on Friday, Saturday night, I don't have school the next day. I could stay up all night if I wanted to, working on videos. I don't like to stay up past midnight on those kinds of days. I don't have a bedtime, but I don't like to stay up past midnight, for the main reason being that those are few times where I get to relax. Like, just at night, upstairs in my room, recording or streaming or doing whatever it is that I'm doing. It's one of the few moments that I get, and I would like to spend most of those moments recording, but I understand that sleep is very important, and it keeps me motivated, because then the following day I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, let's do more. So that's pretty important. Okay, we're going to take a short intermission from the actual, tips. We only have a few more. And I'm going to talk to you guys for a second about my motivation. Now, I get motivated just because I have such limited time to record, to stream, to edit, and to release videos. I make sure that my recording days are Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The other 3 days of the week, I do not record. I do not stream. I edit. Now, you guys may be thinking, oh, I was 22. Why do you not do the stuff on those days? Well, if I recorded every day, recording would get old. If I streamed every day, streaming would get old. Now, there are people who make livings streaming every day. Yes, that is true. But for me, it's just purely an enjoyment thing. It's not like I have some monetary goal behind it. It's not like I have, monetization is a huge motivator, because if you can't feed your family, then you don't know what you're going to do. So that in itself is a motivator. And it's very important to space out what it is that you do, away from each other. Because if you are able to do that effectively, then you can make it, very good in doing whatever it is that you can do. Does that make any sense? I'm not really all too sure. But, I'm no psychic, I'm no genius, but that is basically, just what you do when you are, in charge of doing stuff such as that. Okay, now we are going back on the tip number 5. I just went on a little ramble real quick. I checked my phone for 10 seconds and I just kind of zoned out. But I'm just going to leave all of it in, because leaving it in is very important, because if I boost the runtime and I can do anything I want. And tip number 5 for how to stay motivated is find a value outside of enjoyment. Now, I do enjoy my YouTube stuff, but I don't make money off of it, so there's no monetary value to it. There's no fear of, if I don't do this, I ain't gonna eat, because I don't make money off of it anyways. But my motivator is that eventually I will get to that point. Eventually, I will be applying to be directors of film, or to act in a film, or to be a cast member on Saturday Night Live or something like that. And I will show them this. I will show them what I have built over my career. I'll show them what I am able to do, what I am able to achieve, and what it is that I can bring to the table. And just having that is a huge motivator for me, because it shows that I think of myself as something good. And if I can get to a point where I can show people what I am truly made of, then what'll happen? Well, not much. But I will be in a much better position because of this, because of stuff that I do. And I do for enjoyment as well. That's also very big. But like I said earlier, if you cannot feed your family, then you're screwed. So feeding your family is very important. That's why a lot of streamers stream every day, because, it has a monetary value to it. There is now something that you are fighting for that is very important to you, because if you're feeding your family, that's pretty important. I mean, you're not going to not feed your family. So that's why they stream every day, because it doesn't get boring to them, because they're working. It's their job, and they're just able to make the most of it. Okay, and the final tip for staying motivated: have good background music. Now, I'm not saying Eye of the Tiger or any montage music or anything. I'm just saying have something in the background that you can zone out to every now and again. Now, when I'm working on homework, I like to listen to music from a certain playlist, or I like to listen to podcasts. Now, podcasts are very important because they show a nicer side to this whole YouTube thing. Now, there are some people who do not, who aren't good at speaking, and they're not careful with their words. Logan Paul, KSI, Jake Paul, PewDiePie, everybody on YouTube actually, but the people with podcasts and stuff, I do like listening to podcasts. It's just something where if I'm working on homework and I'm getting real tired, I can just zone out and listen to the podcast for a little bit. They don't even have to be saying anything interesting. They just have to be speaking. And I will be able to just kind of like take a breather. Because you know what? That's what everyone needs. Everyone needs a nice breath of fresh air. So that's what we were trying to do today. I hope that we were successful in giving you at least a little bit of motivation. So go out there and make whatever it is that you want to make. Do whatever it is you want to do, because they say in America that you can be whatever it is you want to be. And yes, that is a lie, but you can try your best to make it true. Thank you guys so much for watching or listening. I really do appreciate it. My name is SM22, and this has been the SMCast.